Okay. So today we are going to cover what is payroll fast formula and what are the different components in payroll fast formula, and how to validate and where we will use formulas in payroll elements. Okay. So rest are yellow color we will cover in this. So what is payroll fast formulas? Oracle fast formulas is a simple way to write formulas using English words and basic mathematical functions. So Oracle Fast Formulas is a simple way to write formulas using English words and basic mathematical functions. Okay, and we will see this one here. Okay, let us take hours worked into. So how we will calculate generally any wage if they are per hour basis? Wage is equal to hours worked into number of hourly rates. So these two are called as variables. Hours worked is a variable. Okay. Hours worked is a variable. And hourly rate is also one variable. Okay. Let us take hours worked, 40 hours. And hourly rate per hour, $15. So total, how much is the wage for the employee?
600.
Wage, how much it will be?
$600.
$600. Okay. So these are called as input variables. Input variables. Okay. And wage is output variable. Okay. So we have to return the wage. This is output variable. Okay. And here, what are the different conditions? Multiplication, right?
Yes, sir.
So expressions. So there are multiple components inside fast formulas. We will see them one by one. Okay, simple. Fast formulas are very simple, but we need to understand the concept behind the fast formulas. Okay. Fast formula is flexible, user defined calculations. Okay. Let us take, we want to calculate length of service. How we will calculate length of service? Just can you guess how can we calculate length of service? So there is an option while hiring an employee. While hiring an employee, there will be an option called hire date rate. Hire date would be there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there is an option called system date. Right? System date minus hire date, what would it be?
Length of service.
Okay, generally here what we will do is instead of space, we will give underscore. So what is the system date minus hire date?
Length of service.
Length of service. So, can we calculate length of service using fast formula?
Yes, sir.
So what are the input parameters here?
System hire date and system date.
So what is the output variable?
Length of service.
And now next we will see age of an employee. Can we get age of employee? So everything will be while hiring an employee, we will calculate the details.
Date of birth.
Yes, very good. System date minus
Date of birth.
date of birth. System date minus date of birth is a higher date. 2024. I'm giving a rough example.
60 years.
Okay, 60 years. Now we will, based upon the age, we want to give some extra special qualities, bonus, something like this. Okay, if age of employee greater than 60, and then length of service. First of all, what we are calculating, age of employees greater than 60. And then if $5,000, right, bonus is equal to $3,000. Okay. Bonus is equal to $3,000 and then bonus. So it's our output variable, right? So it has to return the value bonus. Okay. Now with the help of fast formulas, we are giving bonus dynamically, right? Everybody understood or not? Okay, with the help of fast formulas, we are giving bonus dynamically if age of employee is greater than 60. And again, at the same time, if length of service is greater than 10, then $5,000. Else, $3,000. Okay. So this is how we will create our own fast formulas according to our requirements. But here, fast formulas is a major role by technical consultants. Okay. Whose major role is fast formulas?
Technical consultant.
It's a part of technical consultant job. Okay. We don't have to worry much, but we need to understand what basics of fast formulas. Okay. What is meant by input variable, what is meant by output variable, how they are calculating. By seeing the formula, at least we need to understand. Okay. So everybody understood the basic things of fast formula.
So,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shivani, have you understood, ma?
Yes, sir.
Oh, simple. I think everybody came from a technical background, then they can understand this simple language itself. So input variables, output variables, and mathematical functions, plus, minus, greater than, less than, and multiplication. All these things we are going to use. Okay. So then how we will create our fast formulas? We need to go to Navigator, My Client Groups, Payroll, Fast Formulas. And fast formulas is again dependent on LDG. Or if you don't want fast formula dependent on LDG, that is okay. Means you can create fast formulas that is across common, independent of LDG. Okay, that is independent of LDG. You can write your own logic, and again you have to validate the formula and then compile. I show how to do that. Okay. As a functional consultant, go to FSM, fast formulas, search for fast formulas, create the fast formulas. Here we are selecting legislative data group and what type of fast formula we are creating. Element input validation. Create the fast formula. If entry value is greater than 500, bonus amount is valid. Otherwise, invalid. Okay. And then again, we need to compile that one. We need to compile the status. Okay. We need to compile the formula, and the compiled formula should be compiled and it should reflect in a green color. S means success. So formula status here we are giving, right? Here S means success and formula status E means error. The return statement will be formula status and formula error. And while we do the validation, while creation of special bonus element, while creating the bonus element, here in the form of amount, here we will give the amount, we will do with the help of validation formula. Okay, the formula, and here we will give warning message or error. Okay, and we will hire an employee, and for the employee we will give some bonus amount using element entries. Okay, we will use some bonus element using element entries. If the amount is less than 400, means amount is less than 500, it will throw error like this. If it is amount, if the amount is greater than 500, it won't throw any error. It will save. Okay. So this is what we are going to do now. Payroll element input validation fast formula setup. Okay. And before doing this one, we will see what are the different components. Assignment status. Why an assignment statement assigns a value to particular element. We have seen that element, right?
Yes, sir.
This is assignment status. Assignment. Hourly worked into our rate per hour. Hours worked into per hour rates. Written statement. Written statement we have already seen, right? Inputs are written now. Which one we have to written now? Written what we have to written? Written this value, right? So these are the values we are going to pass, and automatically system will calculate these two hours worked into rate per hour, and obviously it will store the value in wage. We have to return the wage, right? So here inputs are hourly worked. Hourly worked is a number. Rate per hour. This is also number. Okay. So this is a return statement. Return statement passes value back to payroll run. The return statement passes value back to the payroll run. You can use return statement to stop the formula without passing any values. Suppose if you don't pass any value in the return statement and give only return, you remove this one and just pass like this, it will stop the complete execution of formula. Because you are not passing any value, it will throw error. Okay. Input variables. Input variables appears in input statements and bring values into fast formula. So what are the input variables here?
Hourly rate, hour works.
Yes. Hours worked and hourly rate. Okay, these are the input variables. Output variables appears in written statement and return values from fast formula. So what is output variables here?
Wage.
Wage. Very good. So local variables are used within the formula. We have not used any local variables now. Okay. So let us take an example. If years of service greater than or equal to 10, then annual leave is 25. So this annual leave is a local variable for temporarily holding the data. Okay. And again, it will become a return output variable as well. So you can use local variables to store data in a fast formula. You might want to hold data temporarily while you perform some other calculations or pass data back into the application. Here is an example of annual leave variable. Okay. So if years of service is greater than or equal to 10, the annual leave is 25 days he got. If it is less than 10, 20 plus floor. Floor means lower value of years by service. Let us take 9 years. 9 by 2 means 4.5. 4.5 of floor means 4. 24 leaves he got. Okay. Return annual leave means 24, 20 plus 4, 24. We will get. Input statements. So input statement we have discussed, right? Inputs. Inputs means we will pass variables using inputs. Inputs are hours worked. Hours worked into hourly rate. Expressions. Each function or calculation is one expression. You can nest or create more complex calculations. We can use brackets to control the order in which calculations you want to do. So multiplication, if you don't use any kind of brackets, multiplication and division comes first and then addition and subtraction. If you use brackets, whatever the value inside the bracket, that will be calculated first and then remaining operations. Okay. Conditions. Condition means less than or greater than conditions. So, and comments. You can use comments inside the formula so that to give some conventions or to give some naming conventions, or explain about the formula, or explain about the list of variables, something like that. We can give formulas. The formulas start with backslash star star. So like this. Anything written inside this delimiters is a comment. If it is a multi-line comment, okay, if it is a multi-line comment, you have to write like this. If it is a single line comment, you have to use asterisk. So use this symbol. Whatever that one comes after that symbol, that will be considered as a comment. This is a multi-line comment. We see here the example. A is equal to 1 asterisk. After that, if you give any value, it will ignore. Ignore the asterisk character and everything after that line. After it on the line. Here B is equal to a string because it is a single quotes. And after that, we have given asterisk. B is a string. The remainder of the line is ignored. Until from here to here, it is ignored. Written A, B means A is equal to 1, B is equal to this one, they have written. Okay, these are the basics of fast formulas and different components. Okay, input statements, expressions, conditions, input variables, output variables. So I hope everybody understood the concept. This is simple concept. Okay, everybody
Yes, sir.
understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Generally, we will use in programming also the same thing we will use. Now, with the help of our understanding, we will create our own formula and use it in the input validation. My client groups, or as a functional consultant, we always go with setup and maintenance, search for fast formulas. Okay. Select the scope, US LDG. Always remember the scope is important. US Legislative Data Group. Okay. And now, here, US LDG, input type validation, element input validation. Okay. We will enter some value in the element, right? The element input validation we are creating. Now just click on plus symbol. So 111951. Formula name. Okay. So what is the formula name we give? Input validation. So what is the type you have to select? Element input validation. So this is the type you have to select. LDG, US LDG. Effective start date 11/1951 because the element is starting from 1951. Click on continue. This is the place where you have to write the formula. This is a formula text. Okay. We will write this one. So I have kept everything ready to save the time. Inputs. If entry value is greater than 100, then this is the formula message. If entry value is greater than 500, then formula message is valid amount. And formula status is success. You have to give this symbol. Okay. Else. If it is not greater than 500, then enter the value greater than $500. The formula status is error message. And what we have to return? Formula message. So if I want to give comment, what is the line? Asterisk I have to give. If I have to give multi-line comment,
/star.
okay. Click on save. Click on save and click on submit. And now we have created a formula. We need to compile that one. Okay, just click on compile. This is the Oracle proprietary expressions language. Click on compile. Okay, the formula got compiled successfully. Formula compilation got successfully done. Click on done. Just verify the formula. FedEx bonus element input validation, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we need to attach this formula for the element, right? We need to attach this formula for the element. Let's click on elements. Go to elements, create. So for which element we have to create, attach bonus elements. Click on continue. What is the name of the bonus element? FedEx. Let us take Diwali bonus. So what is effective date? 1/1/1950. So already we discussed this for bonus elements, right? So non-recurring element. Apart from that, we have to just leave it. Click on continue. I don't want to make this as a retroactive. Okay, just leave as it is. Click on submit. Okay. FedEx Diwali bonus elements. So where we have to go? First of all, we need
Amount.
to create element eligibility.
Element.
Click on submit. Okay, we have created element eligibility. Now just go to amount. So what we have to do now? Correct validation formula. So in the amount only we are doing validation, right?
Yes, sir.
How much amount we are giving? FedEx bonus element
Input validation.
input validation. FedEx bonus element input validation. Okay. Depend upon the amount we are giving, whether they want to pass error or not, where we have to do? We have to do
Warning or error.
warning or error.
Error, no.
So error.
Error.
Click on submit. So this is how we will refer. We will refer input validation, element input validation with the help of fast formulas. Okay. Now we have attached this first formula for this input element, right? Now I want to attach this element and run what you call quick pay. So here what I have done, I have created one employee, but right now I don't have time to create much employee. Let us take that employee is there or not. Yes, Bruce Almighty is there. Now click on that employee. Click on element entries. Okay. Already I have given for the last time. Let's remove this one. Now I want to give FedEx Diwali bonus element. What is the element I have to give? FedEx Diwali bonus element. This is the element we have created, right?
Yes, sir.
FedEx Diwali bonus element. Click on continue. Okay. So here that is the amount. So what is the amount? It will throw error. If I give any amount less than 500, it will throw error. So I'm giving amount as 400. Click on save. Okay. The validation formula. FedEx bonus element is throwing error. Okay. Let us take, I want to give $1,000. If it is giving, if I'm giving $1,000, it won't throw any error because what is our formula?
Greater than 600.
Greater than 500. Let us take if I want to correct it. If I give 500, will it throw error or not?
It will throw.
It will, because what it is saying, greater than $500. Now we have not given greater than or equal to. We have given greater than $500. Let us take. I have given $501. Click on save. It is taking wait.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is how we will use formula for input element input validations. Okay. We have created our own formula. We entered and we have verified the error messages coming properly or not. Means dynamically we can change the value. depend upon the grade, depend upon the person, so many factors. I've told you, right? Fast formulas is not our job. It is completely technical consultant. But we need to know how to use the fast formulas for element validations or for anything. Already formulas they will be creating. Technical consultant he will create, but we need to understand where we need to use the fast formulas for our day-to-day operations. Okay, at least you should have basic understand. Now we have done our fast formulas and we have used the fast formulas to do element input validation. Input means how much here we have done input. If we are entering more than $500 only, system is allowing. Okay, that is a valid input value. We have done with we have verified with the help of fast formulas, right?
Sir.
So I hope everybody understood the concept. Anyone is having any other doubts?
No, sir.
You need to practice this one. Okay, you need to practice. But first of all, what you have to do is go through the articles, go through the video one more time, step by step. Please, that's the reason I have given each and everything in step by step. One by one, you practice. Please don't skip anything. Will face problems. Step by step, you take the same thing. Okay, take the same thing for now, and later you can write your own. At least for the beginning, use the formula what I have run, and then later you can change according to your own requirement and complete the basic thing. Okay. So today what we have completed, what is fast formulas and what are the different components in fast formulas and how to write fast formulas and how to use fast formulas for element input validation. Means we are practically used our fast formulas for element input validation. We have completed all these three things, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Then tomorrow we will see payroll flow patterns and customization of payroll flow patterns. Okay.
Okay.
Tomorrow we will see payroll flow patterns and customization of payroll flow patterns. Please practice these three concepts. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you and thanks for your time and have a great day.
Thank you.